Maybe the handy-dandy rook knife will answer my questions. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
if the blade were thinner.
Thinner? What do you mean thinner? I don't want to ruin the rook knife. Use the sacred key.
No, that won't do.
Oh wow, he actually spoke. Normally he just ignores me when I click on things with the wrong stuff.
No, that won't do.
Can I make the blade thinner somehow?
Maybe if...
Yeah, I know. Rook knife. Save the day. This is horrible. Oh wait, there's a broken statue hotspot, and I didn't notice it.
The left leg of the statue is broken off.
I can see that. Can you do something
There's
with
a
it?
nail stuck in the column.
Okay, can you pull it out?
It wasn't at all hard to pull out.
I don't care. Samuel. Oh, you're such a derp. Can you use this, maybe?
I'll try to stick the nail under the doorbell so that it connects the wires. That seems to have helped. Someone's coming.
Okay, that was complicated. Could you not just, like, call them or something and say, hey, I'm outside? We're not even outside. I'm, like, in the pub in town. Can you please open your gate?
What do you want, sir? Madam Elanor is not expecting anyone today.
I am Samuel Gordon from Black Mirror. I am here to visit Elanor. Take me to her, please.
I'm sorry, sir, that's quite impossible.
What do you mean?
Pardon me. You said you were a Gordon?
Yes.
Yes, Samuel Gordon, the son of Randall Gordon.
I'd like to trust you, but I can't. There have been some problems recently, and I've got to be very careful about who I let in. Maybe if you could prove your identity somehow, sir.
I must say, I expected a warmer reception.
I'm sorry, sir, I must insist.
Okay, do we have anything that proves he's a Gordon? We don't know who's in the
I
picture.
can't wait the whole day.
Shut up! I'm
I've got
busy.
a lot of work to do in the garden.
No! Come back here! Hey! Okay, fine. Well, I guess we'll... Probably the morning card is our best bet. Get back out here, you jerk.
I hope he's going to let me in this time. I haven't traveled the entire day, only to be left standing in front of the gate.
Yes. You be indignant. Oh my god, I hear this guy walking slowly. Can you pick up the pace?
Oh, is that you again, sir?
Obviously.
Can you prove you're a Gordon?
You just shut the door in my face last time before I even had time to look at my
I hope you will
inventory.
find this to be sufficient proof of my identity. It's William Gordon's mourning card. He is one of the reasons why I have come.
Will you let me in now,
Of course,
jerk?
Sir, I apologise for the dispute.
You should.
Some hoodlums tried to rob us a short while back, hence the extra caution, you see.
I understand. May we go in now?
Follow me. I'll see you inside.
Oh, about time. Jeez.
Pardon me, madam.
Yes, Louis? I see we have a visitor.
This is Samuel Gordon. He's come from Castle Black Mirror.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know who he is, Louis. That's all right. Is your memory failing you? I hope you welcomed our guest warmly, Louis.
No, he really
I
didn't.
didn't know who he was, madam, and therefore I didn't want to let him in.
Welcome to Wales, Samuel. Hopefully Louis didn't annoy you too much.
He did. You should
No,
fire
madam.
him.
He explained the reasons for his cautious behavior.
We need to be extra careful these days. We were almost robbed last week. But that is probably of little interest to you.
No, I would say it's
So
a big
why are
interest.
you delighting me with your visit?
Can we speak in private?
I understand. Louis, can you return to your duties now?
Certainly, madam.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Take your overalls and go.
I am so glad you have come, Samuel. I have not seen anyone from the family in years, and time passes so slowly here.
Aww.
Tell me, how long are you planning to stay with us?
Several days, I expect, but I don't know yet.
Only a few days? That's a pity.
She sounds nice.
Victoria wrote about what had happened to William. I liked him very much. He was a great man. I regret not attending the funeral, but I am weak, and a long journey might affect my health further. I
That's
explained
fine.
everything to Victoria in a letter. I hope she is not angry with me.
No, not at
Do you know
all.
whether she received my letter? I have not received a reply, and I do not know what to think about it.
But I have her reply here. I promised to deliver it.
Really?
What is this conversation?
You are very kind. I am not keen on waiting in uncertainty. I will read it this evening.
Good.
But surely you have not come just to deliver a letter.
No. Alright, looks like we have a lot of things to ask her. How about William?
Tell me, madam, when did you last see William?
That was a very long time ago. Yes, I do remember. He came to visit me 2 years ago, along with Robert. It was nice to see them again after such a long time.
How long did they stay?
Less than a month, I think. Why are you asking about it anyway?
Because he
I'm
just
picking
died.
up certain pieces of a puzzle.
I see.
Do you remember any significant occurrence from that visit? Did William behave normally?
I do not remember him behaving in a... Or maybe... As I
Ooh.
recall, he was enormously interested in our family tune. That surprised me. He seemed quite obsessed with it. In fact, he kept asking me about it all the time and finally convinced me to take him inside. I did not want anyone to disturb my ancestors' rest, but I eventually gave in.
Can I go
I
too?
don't know what he'd been after, though he did not want to answer any of my questions, even though I asked him directly.
I could
That
show you
day,
his diary.
He really did behave
Everything's
strangely.
explained in there.
William was inside the tomb. However, he found nothing, just as he recorded in his diary.
We'll find something. Alright. Oh. See, he does think about the diary. Sure, diary.
I found William's personal diary, Elanor. I read all the important records several times. He mentions the tomb you spoke about. Are you sure he did not tell you anything about it? Can you remember anything more from his visit?
Much time has passed since then, Samuel. But my memory still serves me well.
Okay, good. Then get to
It
it.
did not give me any idea why he'd been interested in that place so much. Nothing at all.
Oh dear.
I understand.
Okay. Curse of the Gordon clan.
You most probably are aware of the curse that has harassed our family for so long. What do you think about it?
What is this
The
curse?
curse of the Gordons? You would not believe such a tale, would you? Being a young man of the modern age, Samuel?
The
What is
chronicles
it?
state that Durgam Gordon found his final rest somewhere at this manor. Perhaps this refers to your family tomb.
I do not think so. The tomb is old, but not older than 200 years. As far as I know, the tales about Durgam reach much farther into the past. The only thing I know of him is the memorial with his name.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the chronicles did not lie, his grave would have certainly fallen apart a long time ago.
William knew that Durgam's key must be somewhere at the manor. I've got to get into that tomb somehow.
Okay, let's ask about the old picture.
Madam, do you know this man?
He reminds me of someone, but I may be mistaken. Am I supposed to know him?
No.
Oh, I believe so. It's William's protege.
James!
Oh,
I didn't
we got a name.
recognize him in this older picture. I only knew him as a little boy. Oh, where could he be now?
He is in Robert's care, in the sanatorium in Ashbury.
Is he still... Poor lad.
Is he still what?
James was quite normal when he was young, but as he matured, that strange illness of his got worse. And he started to regress rapidly. That is why in the end William put him in Robert's hands. Poor boy.
Aw,
I'm
poor
glad
indeed.
you told me. At least I can pray for him.
You do that. Wales.
I remember the last time I was here as well. However, I'm a little surprised that you remembered me.
Of course I remember you. I have not lived here all my life. You know, I also spent some years at the Black Mirror Castle. My memory is the only thing that still serves me well.
Good for
You
you.
were very young then. I can certainly understand that you would not remember the boring visits of relatives from afar.
Okay then, tell me about your husband.
I would also like a word with Richard. Can you tell me where I can find him?
Richard, my husband.
Yes.
I do not
How many
know.
Richards do you
We
have
barely
here?
see one another. I will tell you why before you ask.
Well, thank you.
It's that damned chemistry lab of his and all those nonsensical experiments. You see, when he was young, he was an avowed scientist but never made his breakthrough. Years ago, he stopped his experiments for a long time, and I thought it was for good. But lately, the old fool has returned to those silly experiments and would rather spend his time with a microscope and formulae rather than with me.
So
Aw.
you don't know where I can find him?
I am angry with him right now. I'm not interested in the least what he is doing or where he is. I forbade him to carry out any experiments in the mansion because I am afraid something might happen. If you
I'd
want to
check the
talk
doghouse
to
if
him,
I
go to
were
the
you,
old house
Samuel.
in the garden. Most of the time, he closets himself in there with his chemicals. Surely you will be able to find him.
Okay, go check the doghouse. Got it. Accommodation.
May I know which room you plan to make available for me this evening?
Louis will get the east room ready for you. It is cozy and warm.
That sounds nice.
You are my guest.
Thank you.
Thank you indeed. The doorbell.
Do you know that after having traveled a whole day, I almost did not make it past your main gate?
Yes, I do. Louis did not want to let you in.
No, not that.
You must forgive him. He's only doing what he has been told.
Oh, it wasn't just Louis. The doorbell doesn't work.
Oh well, this whole place is falling apart. Many things do not work anymore. The mansion is slowly deteriorating. Richard does not care about these things, and I cannot manage it all alone. I'm glad I at least have Louis to help me. Without him, the garden would have become desolate a long time
Shouldn't
ago.
you be fixing doorbells before you worry
Would
about the
you please tell
garden?
Louis to fix that silly doorbell?
Yes.
Certainly.
Yes, I will. Symbol of the 5.
Elanor, have you ever seen anything like this?
No. What is it supposed to be?
Oh, I hoped you would tell me.
I'm sorry.
According to William's diary, an object similar to this one should be somewhere here at the manor.
I really have not seen anything like it before.
Okay.
Will you allow me to examine the grounds of the mansion?
Gladly. Consider yourself at home.
Oh, thank you.
Just tell Louis that you are my guest.
Thank you very much. You're very sweet. How about a picture of a symbol?
Look at these pictures. Do the images make any sense to you?
He's just showing the same picture of the kid again.
No, I'm afraid they don't. So what do the symbols mean?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure myself, but I hope to find out. I think I'll go now.
Alright. Thank you very much for your time, Miss Elanor. I just noticed this thing over here. It looks exactly like the one that I had in my inventory, but apparently is lost now.
It's carved from dark mahogany.
It looks exactly like the
lid
same
hosts a
one.
chessboard with only 9 fields.
Where did that one go? Where did you lose it, Samuel? There was one we grabbed from what, William's study or something? I don't remember where it was from. But that,
A
it
common
can't be a
mirror.
coincidence.
Nothing special.
Fireplace?
The wood is crackling within the flames. The whole room is comfortably warm.
Yay. Alright, let's save right here, just so that if something happens, I don't have to redo that entire conversation with her all over again. Because that was pretty long.